What's up, YouTube? Just a little battle here from Rich's stream against somebody named Zelda Metroid Pokemon. He was a pretty fun battle. Right before the battle gets started, it will be going double speed, but right before it gets started, I'll give my first shout out to Christian Alien Chaos, who made my background. Anyways, he's gonna lead off with a cross chop. I was assuming Scarf because it outsped my Aerodactyl. And that would be the only way I'd see it outspeed my Aerodactyl. I get lucky on the hacks though, unfortunately, the cross chop misses, and I get a critical hit, so that's nice. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake. Gonna do some pretty decent damage. He's gonna go for the Substitute, which kind of gave me a hint of what type of set he was running. Because usually you see Substitute with Focus Punch. Actually, I'm a little bit amazed he didn't go for the Focus Punch there, just in case the Stone Edge missed, but, you know, Stone Edge hit, so we're good. I unfortunately am going to get the attack raise when I go into Virus, but yeah, I'm just going to Psychic out Primeape, which is nice, and then he's going to send in Snorlax, which was kind of a beast to work around. I decided to go for a Psychic, just to see how much I would do, and maybe I'd get a special defense drop, who knows. And it didn't do that much, and then he gets a stockpile, a free stockpile pretty much. So that's gonna be kind of a bummer. So I said, I want to be the guy, maybe hoping that I unfortunately take a pretty good amount of damage from Body Slam, which will negate that Focus Sash. I'm gonna the reason I put in I want to be the guy, even though he's a special attacking Lucario, was I thought maybe I'd bluff him out into switching, thinking that this was a physical Lucario and then it'd be a special Lucario. He is going to get lucky though and get that Parahax on me, which is terrible, but I fortunately don't get Parahaxed right there, so I'm good, because I kind of get the Aura Sphere in, and I'm thinking I can get one more in and do pretty decent damage to him, but here's the Parahax. I actually got Parahaxed on this match, so did he though, so very haxy match all around. The hacks really did have a big turnout on this game pretty much because, yeah, it just did. So I go in for 2 Victini just to go for that V-Crate, and wouldn't you know it that it'd be potentially a thick fat one. It could have been immunity. I don't know, I didn't get a chance to poison it, which is kind of a drag. It could be thick fat, it could be immunity, it could go either way on that, but I was assuming thick fat being V-Crate didn't do much more than that. So I'm going to switch out Victini so he can be used again, and I'm just, there's going to be this long stall match between Nightmare and Snorlax. I get Parahaxed, and because of Synchronize, he'll be Parahaxed. So now I can give my second shout out and really my other shout out after this. Second shout out, go check out the Pop-Tart 2009. He needs some subscribers. Come on. He's a good battler all around. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. I'll leave a link to Zelda Metroid Pokemon's in the description. Every time I hear Metroid, I just want to say Prime. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'll leave a link to ZMP, because that's what he goes by, in the description. I'll leave a link to Pop-Tart 2009. And I'll also leave a link to the Pokemon Kingdom, that's it. A group that is allowing me to advertise on their channel. I just have to give a shout out every time I advertise, and, well, I advertised today, so I have to give a shout out. I'm limited to a week, so you'll only hear this commercial break every week. Basically, all around, basically, this was a fun battle. I really had to actually make a lot of careful plays on this, because if I didn't, I'd be, pretty much not the victor of this, and that's kind of a spoiler, to how the battle does turn out, unfortunately. I am gonna get lucky that his Snorlax, though, is gonna get the Parahax when I need to get the Wish Up. So I do get the Wish Up pretty free. And then he's like, well, I can't really have this thing just sit and, pretty much attack me. I was going for the payback, and I get Parahaxed on the switch in, so I don't get that free payback in on the Vileplume. The Vileplume's just going to go for the Sword Stance, and I get Parahaxed again. So that was kind of a bummer right there. And Sword Stance Vileplume, I haven't seen one of those in a while. I know I used to see him before I started recording videos for YouTube, but I haven't really seen him in quite a while. So he goes for the Drain Punch, and that is going to do quite a sizable amount of damage. But with those, fortunately I'm going to survive with that defense boost, and I am going to be able to get in the payback. I don't get Parahax this time. So now Vileplume goes down. He's going to go into his Hitmonchan, which was a wall. I actually suspected it was a wall after I saw the Bulk Up, but it could have ran Bulk Up anyway. I unfortunately get Parahax on the first Toxic I was going to go for, so I was hoping he really didn't go for an attack right then. He is going to get in another Bulk Up. Unfortunately, I do get in the Toxic because I saw the leftovers and the Bulk Up, so I'm thinking this has to be a wall Hitmonchan that he's running, and he did admit that that's what it is. So I go ahead and get the Toxic in just so it can do some, you know, gradual damage on this Hitmonchan. I go for another Curse just to raise my defenses and attack. I think I was going to try and go for the full +6/+6. I do believe I get another Parahax though, unfortunately. We'll see. He Drain Punches me. What did I end up going for? I go for the Wish, expecting him to attack after that. It was either the second or third Bulk Up, I'm guessing. And that's probably why I went for the Wish, because I knew it was going to hit me pretty hard. I know I can survive another Drain Punch. I do barely survive it, like I expected to. And fortunately don't get Parahax, so I think I'm up to like +4/+4 now on Curse. So that's real nice. That's going to resist some of his hits pretty nicely. It's still going to, you know, I'm still unfortunately going to take a lot of damage from a Drain Punch. Right here I think I just go for a payback to hopefully do some damage. And yeah, that's what I do. I go for a payback just to do some damage, and that's when I'm like, wow, that definitely has to be a wall. Because it didn't do much. I think he said it did 34 hit points or something like that. Which is basically nothing. I go for the payback, just because I know I'm not going to live out a Drain Punch. He gets a useless crit, also. I can tell you it's useless because he was hitting me pretty hard. So yeah. Basically, I lose Nightmare, unfortunately, but I'm going to bring in Virus, who is, fortunately, going to get the special attack raise, which means I can basically come along and get a revenge sweep with Virus. Which, you know, I haven't used Virus in a while, so the fact that the first battle I do put him back in, he does actually manage to revenge sweep is kind of great. I always run the Focus Sash, of course. I'm expecting this Hitmonlee was Scarf just because it got the high jump kick in before Virus. So yeah, he's going to get put in his Snorlax, who is going to take a lot of damage from the rocks. I am going to go for that Tri-Attack, and I was expecting Virus to actually go down. But he does get Parahax, which, I don't know, at this point, may or may not have mattered, because I still had Victini to come in and Brick Break, and I still had Crawdaunt to Waterfall with adaptability. So good game, ZMP. I really liked our match. We have to do it some more. Like I said, thank you to Christian Alien Chaos for the new background on my YouTube channel. And go to the Pop-Tart 2009 and the Pokemon Kingdom. I'll leave a link to the description to all the shoutouts I gave in this video, basically. So you can go to all their channels or all their pages. If they're on Facebook pages. Speaking of Facebook pages, you know, the link's in the description to go to mine. You might as well go and like on the Facebook page, because then I can update you a little bit easier if I'm out of town, but I still got Wi-Fi, but I won't be doing any battles, because then I can just do it right on the page. Go to my Twitter, follow me, I'll follow you if you follow me, that kind of deal. Anyways, comment, like, subscribe, fave, you know the dealio. Thank you, 53 subscribers now. I got 2 more today, I believe. So that's going to be all. Have a nice night, and good night.